Hi everyone, this is Jess from the Active Workplace, and this is your 12-minute back high-intensity interval workout. You'll need at least one set of dumbbells. You'll be working for 45 seconds and resting for 12 seconds in between. And then we have a nice little bicep burn at the end of the workout. When you hear the ding, it's time to go. When you hear the horn, it's time to rest. Your first exercise is going to be a deadlift to a bent over row. So you want to grab those heavier dumbbells and stand with feet hip width apart. Get ready, we're starting in 2, 1. All right, so again, feet hip width apart, dumbbells are right in front of your thighs to start. You're gonna lower yourself down, keeping a nice flat back, looking forward, down until you feel a little stretch in the hamstrings, which are the back of the legs. Now stand up completely, pulling yourself up through the hamstrings. Bring yourself up to a standing position, bring your hips forward, stand up, and then go right into a bent over row. So bend, sit back at the hips, lengthen the back, and then pull the weights up towards your chest. Get the shoulder blades pinching together. And repeat, deadlift, stand up, bent over row, shoulder blades together. Stand up again. Good. And we're resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, next we're gonna work that lower back. We have Supermans coming up. Here we go, 2, 1. You're gonna start with lying down on your stomach. You can use your lower back to lift your upper body up. Extend your arms out in front of you. Hold that extension and then bring your shoulder blades in together and then come back down. So up, extend the arms, bring the arms back to starting position and drop your upper body down using your lower back. Good work. Inhale down, exhale up, extend those arms, bring them back, and lower. 10 more seconds. Focus on form here, we're not going for speed. Resting in 2, 1. All right, next we have a lat pullover with the sit-up. We're gonna work the back and abs at the same time. So you want your heavier dumbbell for this, and you can just hold one. Here we go, 2, 1, start it up. So you're lying down flat on your back, your knees are bent, feet are on the ground. Start with the weight above your head, arms extended, and then lift it above your chest and go right into a sit-up and end up with that weight above your head. Slowly and controlled, lower yourself back down. So when you do that lat pullover, bringing the weight above your head, you wanna make sure your back stays on the ground and abs are engaged. Arms are extended. You just bring the weight down as far or as close to the ground as possible without arching your back. Good work. Take your time, 10 more seconds. Yeah, this workout is definitely not about speed, it's about form. So just do the best you can, work on the form. Resting in 2, 1. All right, next we have a single leg deadlift. So this works your lower back and it works your hamstrings and glutes. And we're gonna start with the right leg on the ground, weights in both hands, or modification is just no weights at all and just work on balance. Here we go, starting it up. So right leg stays on the ground. You're gonna keep your left leg as straight as possible. Drop your upper body slowly towards the ground while bringing your left leg in line with your back. Take your time and make sure you come up to a full standing position before going into the next rep. If you can get away with it, try not to lower that left toe to the ground at all. You might have to occasionally, that's okay. Just do your best. Good work. And it's always gonna be harder if you have tight hamstrings. So if you don't have it down this round, then the next you should be a little looser and it should get easier the more you do it. Resting in 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're gonna just switch sides. So the left leg is gonna be on the ground this time. Starting in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Hold on to those weights, or the modification is just not using any weights and just using your body weight. Left leg is on the ground. Now you might notice that one leg is harder to balance on. I know for me it's the left one. I'm a little tighter on that side. So that's okay. With practice and just stretching out your hamstrings, you'll get better. Some days are easier than others. 20 more seconds on the clock. 10 more to go. A few more reps. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, next we have a plank to row. So you're gonna need both of the heavier weights. We're gonna start in a high plank position. Starting in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So you wanna be in a high plank position, feet are about hip width apart, and weights are right below your shoulders. And then while keeping your hips as straight across as possible, you're gonna use your core and your arm strength to row that weight up so that your elbows touch your back, and then slowly and controlled return to the starting position. Good work. Really try to keep your control. So belly towards your spine, engage that core. That's gonna help keep the hips steady. Modification is in the upper right-hand corner. You can just go down on your knees and do the same exercise. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're on to round 2 of that same circuit. Going back to the deadlift to bent over row. Starting in 3, 2, 1. So deadlift, straighten out completely, bent over row, stand up again. Deadlift, bent over row, shoulder blades pinched together, stand up again, good. There should be just a slight bend in the knees. Remember, lower yourself down until you feel a stretch in the hamstring, come all the way back up, pushing the hips forward. Good, and then hinge back at the waist, lengthen the back, look forward, go into that row. So you're working in the hamstrings, the glutes, the lower back, and the upper back with the rows. You get a lot done with this exercise. And you may even feel it in your hamstrings tomorrow. Good, resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, next up is the Superman. So you want to start by lying down on your belly. Here we go, starting in 2, 1. So flat on your belly, you're gonna reach up over your head, pull those arms back, getting the shoulder blades pinching together, and then lower yourself back down. So using your lower back, lift up, extend those arms, bring them back, and lower down. So not only are you working the upper back as well as you lift up and just squeeze your shoulder blades together, but it also makes you hold that extension a little longer to work your lower back and glutes. Good. Ten more seconds. We're resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. All right, we're back to that lat pullover with the setup. In 4, 3, 2, 1. So bring it all the way up over your head, arms extended, and then bring it over your chest, right into a full sit-up. End up with that weight above your head, slowly and controlled. Make sure that lower back stays on the ground as you bring the weight up over your head. Nice job, hang in there. And you can challenge yourself with this, grab a heavier weight. 10 more seconds. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're back to that single leg deadlift, and we're gonna keep the right leg on the ground for this round. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. So again, right leg is on the ground, you have a slight bend in the knee, you're gonna hold the weights in both hands. Modification is no weights, just use your body weight. Lower your upper body down at the same time as you lift that left leg up towards the sky, but keeping it in line with the back. Take your time, make sure you stand up completely, pushing the hips forward after every rep. Do your best to keep the right leg on the ground without touching the ground with your left foot. If you need to put it down for a second, no worries, do what you can. All right, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, switching up. We're going to the left side now. Okay, here we go, start it up. Left leg is on the ground, slight bend in the knee. The right leg stays extended and in line with the back. Come up all the way, push the hips forward. Good work. So right now you're just trying to focus on balancing and good form. You might not really feel it anywhere, just you're concentrating a lot, but tomorrow you may feel it in the hamstrings. This really works the hamstrings. 15 seconds. Good, almost there, 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're back to that plank to row. You need both weights. Starting in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, feet hip width apart. And row that weight up, elbow past the back, slowly return to the starting position. Remember the modification if you need it. You're just on your knees doing the same exercise. The back is still flat. And even going on your knees is gonna hit the core a lot. Just focus on keeping the hips straight across. 20 more seconds on the clock. Hang in there, guys, you're almost done. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. We have the bicep burn coming up. You ready for this? It's gonna be quick but effective. You start with those dumbbells in your hands, and we're doing straight up full range bicep curls right now. Here we go. Feet hip width apart, all the way down, all the way up. Elbows are hugged in towards your body. Your elbows aren't swinging in front and back. They're just staying put. All you're doing is bending and extending the arms. Palms are up. All right, we're gonna switch it up in 2, 1, and you're going right into pulses for 20 seconds. Pulse, 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 pulse. Good work. No breaks in between, but it's only 20 seconds per range of motion with this bicep curl. All right, we're back to full range in 2, 1, here we go. All the way down, all the way up. 20 seconds. Good work, hang in there, and then one more round of pulses in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, pulse it out. You got it. Almost done, hang in there. Good. Here we go, home stretch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. You are done. Good work, guys. Woohoo!